Well, hello YouTube. Welcome back to the Bison Workshop. I'm Bob. And I thought I'd give you guys a tour of my new tree stand I just built. I've always wanted one, and I think I did a pretty nice job considering. Didn't have a whole lot of material to work with, so had to do with what I had to do. But anyway, we found these 3 trees and we put boards across all of them, and I'll show you here what we're going to do, or what we did do. Alright, so here's our tree stand, and yes, it's got wall-to-wall carpeting. And my blade was dull, so my corner or my edges are crooked. But anyway, I built this out of a bunch of scrap stuff that I had left over from when I moved, and I took my ramp apart from the new shop and used them boards to do this. And I had to buy a few extra boards, and I got to get paint on it because they're not treated. But then we got our rope that goes down to the ground so I can pull my gun up. And then we got a roof. And if you're wondering what that light is right there, we also have a solar panel charger. Got to have the comforts of home, right? Alright, so then I mounted a box, and this pad I just happened to have that fit right perfect between them 2 nuts. And this is where I'm going to house all my stuff that I ain't wanting to carry in the woods. So I just made it with screws and a bushing, a wing nut. This come off of an old grill, and I drilled it out and tapped it 1/4 20. And then these here I made for something, a spacer for my hard drive to mount to my desk, but I didn't need it no more, so I used them for that. And we got 2 of them. That's to keep all the creatures out of it. And that way I ain't got to worry about creatures coming in here and taking my stuff out and trashing it. But these are all the things that I believe I'll probably need when I'm up here. First of all, you got to have snacks. And you got to have a mask. And you got to have hand warmers. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 hand warmers. Then I got me a knife that my cousin gave me. And it's pretty sharp. It's fairly new. Then we got lighter. Then we got extra cigarettes in case we run out. Then we got our charger extension cord. And then we got our charger wire. And I should have brought that box out just a little bit so that would stay. Alright. Then I got, I don't know why I thought I needed dikes, but you never know. Cigarettes to cut the filters off my cigarettes. Alright. And then we've got another mask, which is the one I usually use. And then we got the binoculars and a blanket, and underneath there is a box with Starburst in it, and then we got some Vienna sausages, about 4 cans of Vienna sausage, my collars and stuff like that in the box. So I don't want to take all that stuff out right away, so you just have to take my word for it. And then, let me put it down here. And then I just bolted it to the floor so that it can't even be carried away. I wanted to put locks on them, but I didn't have any locks. So and they are designed for locks. But that works out okay because this here actually helps me when it comes to put that seat on. It holds it in place. So let's say I wanted to film my hunt and I wanted a partner to come up here and work the camera while I shot, you know, that would work. This is a 2-man tree stand. So that slips in there and that'll work. Alright, then over here we got my bench. I'm sitting on the one we just put together. Got my small pedestal here. I just thought I had some carpet up here. Might as well put it on that too. It's supposed to be indoor-outdoor carpet. And yeah, I know it ain't going to last long, but it'll last as long as I need it to. And I've got more I can put down if it does go bad. So, alright, then we've got the essential. Got to have an ashtray. You cannot burn the woods down. Got to have an ashtray that puts itself out. So when you shut that, if it falls out of here, it ain't going to catch on fire because it's spring-loaded. And so then I've got where I'm going to keep all my cigarettes and my lighter and my cell phone. Cell phone will lean right here, down in there. And then we got hangers to hang my keys on, or binoculars, or whatever. We got one over here just in case we need something else. That board, the top board, was actually put in there just as a spare board in case I needed one for somewhere. And I didn't want to carry it back and forth, so I just said, well, I'll just put it in there and make it an extra board in case something happens, I need a board. And I've got a screwdriver in my kit here too, my box. So then we've got our gun rack, which I'll probably most likely just lean it against the wall here. But anyway, this seat actually folds forward and it misses everything. And I got a 2x6 that goes across there and hits right there on them pads. So when it goes down, this is what it does. So that way I can sit on this, and if a bear comes, he ain't gonna get me. That was a joke. And that used to be my old toilet seat, or toilet thing, when I didn't have no toilet over at the other place. So there you go. This is Bob's tree stand, or bison way. We don't like to lose any comforts of home. But eventually I'll have paint up here, and I'm going to have a real roof on here eventually. And it'll be a nice roof. Right now this is just a temporary roof. It's just working me into where I can get in, because I got too late building this tree stand. I probably already disturbed them too much, because we only got another week before season starts.